Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're gonna be doing a react video to a house tour video. So the video that we're gonna be watching today is called An Architect's Own Minimalist Oasis in the Inner Suburbs. And to me, that basically just sounds like somebody that has a lot of money but wants to live very modestly. Anyways, I don't really know what's in store, but let's jump right into the video.
This house is very quiet and calm and unusual in its sighting. You come down the driveway and you open the big front door.
First off, that front door, holy shit. That thing was low-key kind of big. I don't know if the lady is like average sized but that door still, it seemed massive. And all the trees and the greenery around there, it looks exactly how they describe it. It looks like an oasis. You wouldn't feel like you're surrounded by other houses.
And you enter the space and you're just met with this abundance of natural light and beautiful views through to the garden that really ground the space.
Very clean kitchen. Like, damn, clean. I would be afraid of cooking in here. So far, it's very simple. Like, clean cut lines all around. Everything's very square. It's a very specific style.
Queen's Park House is located in Sydney and was originally a storage warehouse. It had brick walls built to boundary and one roof covering the entire site.
Whoa, okay, so it's sitting in the middle of a neighborhood and it looks like it's surrounded by a whole bunch of other houses. It doesn't feel like there were any other houses. It literally looks like you were in the middle of the jungle or a rainforest. It's hard to do, especially in the city.
We needed to convert what was a commercial property into residential.
Okay, first off, all I'm gonna say is when I have seen other videos where they do conversions of commercial properties, it gives it a very industrial feel. Like, I love that. Exposed brick inside your house, like, that's my goal. If I were to live in an apartment, I would definitely want an apartment in an industrial area. You know, you got the hustle and bustle and all the noise and stuff. It's almost like white noise, like your own real world white noise.
What we really liked about the project is that it was unusual and we knew that we could create something really special. We started with a cold, dark, completely enclosed warehouse, and the brief for the project was opening that up to create a family home.
Bro, so the door does open. That's a massive door. That thing's like a 10-foot wall that you can just slide all the way across. That's awesome.
So that involved taking the roof off the existing warehouse and then essentially inserting a home within the walls. We originally had approval for a 2-story home and then decided that a 1-story home within the height of the existing walls was much more suitable, subtle, and in proportion with the site.
I respect that. I definitely think if they had a second tier to that house, it would have felt very cramped. One of the things I don't like about super old houses is that they have like really low ceiling, and it just makes everything feel so like small and cramped together, especially once you get like furniture and appliances and you start filling it up with like stand-up drawers and closets and whatnot.
We decided to keep the boundary brick walls of the warehouse because they're built on boundary, and that meant that they allowed us to have a very private zone. They also reflect the past use of the warehouse, which we really liked because it's an unusual site and it's beautiful to have an element of the past while also building for the future. Given the site is completely contained, the 4 garden courtyards were crucial in punctuating the plan and creating green space for the house to relate to. So each room has an orientation to either 1 or 2 courtyards, and that gives light and air into all the spaces.
Wow, that's so cool. I want a courtyard in my own house. Any room that you have at least facing some sort of courtyard or open space, it would just let in so much light. It's just a cool environment to be able to reconnect and kind of chill out with Mother Nature.
I've always been really fascinated by light and the way that light can transform a space. And different diffuse light sources was really crucial for me in the development of the design.
It definitely looks like in this space, they don't have too much artificial light, so I don't see that many light bulbs or like light fixtures and stuff like that. And yet, in this video, every single room is so bright and it's so welcoming. Like, I got all the light you freaking need and I don't have to do it by using light bulbs.
So we have big openings in the main living areas. Then in the bathrooms, I've used skylights that run the full length of the room. I have selected just a few natural materials that all have a patina and a gentleness to them.
Bro, I love that sink, that cement brick that they just slaps right in there. It fits so well with that industrial look that this house is giving me.
So we've got Italian limestone floors, and that same limestone runs through the floor of the whole project, bedrooms, bathrooms, every single space. And I love that. I love having only a few materials. They bring a continuity and they, for me, create a sense of calm. So what I really aim for in my architecture is textured minimalism. I like to have minimal forms that are then softened by natural materials and textures.
Holy shit, bro, this lady definitely knows what she is doing. I want her to design my future house. I feel like her style and my style are very similar, but she's way better at it. I just love how everything's so simple. I don't know how long they've been living in this house, but it looks like brand new. It literally looks like they just moved in. I'm sure that they cleaned it up for the video and whatnot, but it's almost as if nobody has lived in that house yet.
One of my absolute favorite spaces is my son Beau's room. It has a pocket sliding window that retracts into the wall and you're immediately met by the garden.
Hold up, what? That window right there? You can push it into the wall? Oh my God. If I was that kid, that would be a dream come true. Kids, like, they don't think about that yet, but once you're a teenager and you're living in there, you're like, bro, I can escape whenever I want and they wouldn't even know. That's dangerous. She better give him a different room later on.
And this epic Jack and the Beanstalk vine that is playful and beautiful and brings the garden in, and you feel very connected between inside and out. The finished project, I would say, is a total joy. Every single thing was interrogated and reflects what we need. So it is totally custom to the way that we live and the way that we want to live.
So after watching that video, honestly, my dream is to have not a massive house, but like a big enough house to entertain people in. You know what I'm saying? Like I love having people over. I love having relatives visit me, friends just coming over to chill out, and just kind of having enough functional space where if people do need to spend a night that they can. But after watching this video, I might go minimalist. Seeing how clean their house is, it would be so easy to take care of that house versus something that's like 4,000 square feet and has like 3 different floors. I would definitely love to see that house in real life just to get the scope of everything, because everything has like sharp corners, but everything also looks so soft and like warming and welcoming. I think she captured it pretty well. I love watching these house tours because they give me so much inspiration for the future. I love to keep mental notes of ideas that I've seen for my future house. So my house is just going to be a culmination of so many different cool concepts that I've seen just by watching all these house tours. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. It's a little bit of a shorter one, but you know, short, simple, sweet, that's how we like it. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, please make sure to hit the subscribe button below. It costs literally $0. I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right, peace out.